Konnichiwa, Saito Miki desu. I'm Miki Saito. So today I'd like to show you how to play Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace is actually mostly Ryon in this arrangement that I created. If you are having an issue with Kaon, well, I did the Ryon okay, but Kaon is inconsistent. Well, most likely your Ryon is not good enough. Because Ryon is the foundation for Kaon. You have to get good Ryon tone. Ryon with substance, not just Kano. I hear the pitch. That's not solid enough for Kaon. If you want to get good at Kaon, practice your Ryon. It seems like a backwards, but it's not. It's all about the foundation. Any instrument, you have to get the foundation. And it's gonna be a lifetime of reinforcing your foundation. So even if you think you're advanced and you're doing well, always go back to the foundation. These songs will always help you. So another reason why I wanted to do Amazing Grace is that for beginners, it's really hard to figure out a new song that you don't know, especially the rhythm. But since you know, most of you know Amazing Grace melody, you know it if it's wrong. So, if it doesn't sound like the Amazing Grace that you know, you should be able to say, oh, that's not it. And then your finger will follow the right thing. I'm going to use an 8-tone choshi, but if you are using the kanji, the fingering with kanji included, then you can do it with any honchoshi. Alright, so let's get to it. Start with Ryo-on 1. Now, if you're using 8-tone choshi, it might be hard to get the good Ryo-on 1. Then you practice Ryo-on 1 over and over and over. Jaw dropped, so you don't like this. You don't play like this. Closed, open, open the jaw, drop the jaw. So when I play, I look funny. Look like this. It's not very pretty. If I can play like this, that might be better, but I'm always looking at it. If you look at me playing like in shorts, like every day I upload shorts, so please watch them. I look really funny. Look at this. Your jaw needs to be dropped. Because then your throat is open, then your chest is open. All this sound is not going to just go through the tube. It's going through your body. As a Shinobue player, you're not just playing this. You're playing with your whole body. Drop your jaw. Especially for Ryo-on 1, you need that low resonance. This will give you the resonance. So you practice that over and over, Ryo-on 1. See, I didn't like how that came out. I'm going to do it again. This is how you practice Shinobue. I'm going to do it until I like the tone. I'm not going to move forward. I would do this for 2 hours if I don't like it. That one, it felt better. The breath went inside. I didn't feel any like ricocheted air. If I hit any size of it, it's not going in there. I'm gonna feel it. I don't want to feel any air. So Shinobue practicing is a lot about is tone, because that's what people hear. If the tone is dirty or windy or tight, no matter what song you play, it sounds bad. So practice that for a long, long time, and then next one. So let's do it that much with a metronome. Metronome is always hitting the quarter note. Western notation has really sophisticated way of, describing the rhythm. Now you don't have to know all the complicated one, but you should know quarter notes, eighth notes, half notes, whole notes, just and rests. That's all you need. Nothing complicated, but you will need those for Shinobue. Now, a lot of people do not like metronome, but you really, really need a metronome to get the right rhythm so that when you play a song, it won't be like, what song is that? Even if you have everything, all the notes right, if you don't have the rhythm, which is the timing, if you don't have the right timing, people won't even recognize that melody. Like, what are you playing? Do it with me. 1, 2. One, two. One, two. One, two. So I would like you to do that over and over again so you're not stumbling. Now, if you are stumbling, so you got to break it down. For example, like if you're going from Ryon 1 to 4, if you're stumbling, not just do that. If you're having a hard time hitting the Ryon right on the bat, right off the bat, then you're gonna practice this. You need to be able to hit that Ryon 1 on beat. That means metronome again. See, I was late at that time. That's not very good. So I'll practice. 1, 2. 1, 2. It's hard to say 1, 2 and do it. So I won't say 1, 2. I adjusted my finger a little bit and it got better. See, I'm just adjusting. Whatever you need to do to get that beautiful tone, you would just do that. You would have to do it for hours, I have to tell you, to get the really nice tone. Especially Ryon 1 is very hard. Practicing Ryon 1 is one of the best thing you can do. So I would not try to do this like Suzuki 8 Honchoshi, because Suzuki 8 Honchoshi's Ryon 1 is very faint. So no matter how good you are, you're not going to get like really resonant tone. So the